Mic check, 1 2. How you guys doing, huh? Welcome in, eh? Did you guys miss me? I sure miss you guys, eh? All 5 bots that are here present, eh? How you guys doing, huh? Welcome in. So yeah, your boy just had eye surgery last week, and I've been recovering quite well actually. I am able to at least differentiate things that are in front of me. So everything is actually, a little bit clearer than how it was before the eye surgery. To put it into perspective, I am now seeing better, a little bit better than how I was seeing without glasses, or close to how I was seeing with my first glasses before the surgery. So it isn't too bad, but I cannot see very well just yet. My eyes are de-inflammating, or yeah, de-inflammating, is that a word there? They are healing, so I cannot see very well just yet. But if my eyesight, you know, keeps being quite constant, or if it improves a little bit, then I can probably get some new prescriptions while I do everything that I can, or everything that I will be able to save for the second surgery, which is gonna be laser surgery, in order to get rid of astigmatism. Right now, my myopia is gone, or at least it has been 90% eliminated, so to speak. I don't know. But yeah, everything looks promising, and I'm actually having like a nice time recovering little by little. I still gotta I still gotta take care of my eyes, and by that I mean get my drops, or like use eye drops whenever possible, and actually use cream. I got some cream that I gotta put on my eyes every time I gotta go to sleep, and that's actually not too bad. You would think that, oh man, like cream on your eyes gonna be so annoying. It is not, to some extent. Then again, I do sleep in a very hot room, so the cream tends to like liquefy quite fast, so it isn't too good. But oh, it seems like my OBS has disconnected. Oh man, and just when I was about to be like, hey yo, I'm glad that nothing bad has happened just now. Oh man, well, we back. I hope that we're back. I think that we're back. Yeah, my internet is not doing very well. These past days, I heard that there was like an explosion going on, and it wasn't too well. I mean, it was kind of loud, but it was more like a thud than an explosion. And it wasn't, like boom. It was more like a boom. So maybe something collapsed with something. Maybe something, maybe like there was like a car crash or whatever. But there was like a lot of dirt on the air, and I'm not so sure why. But yeah, we didn't have internet for like a little bit, and that sucks. And it seems like it's still something that is having a little bit of repercussions. So if my stream goes down for a little bit, then I'm so sorry, but hold on, let me try and do the thing, And yeah, I may have to have a little bit of a break sometimes in my streams in order to like apply my eye drops. So so you know. Yo, how you doing, Dominic? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I was just talking about how, everything went well with my eye surgery, and I cannot still see very well, but there's a pinned message in the chat that you can read about that. But yeah, every message that I'm gonna be seeing, that I'm gonna be listening to. Oh man, don't tell me that the thingy also affects the thingy. Hold on. So I have set up the thing so that every message goes away after some seconds, but that mostly is because I'm also using a thingy that has the chat going on my end, and I can see it like on my screen. Hold on, let me get rid of that. But yeah, how you doing? Welcome in. Did you miss me? I sure miss streaming and the company of everybody. Hold on, let me do a thing so that way I will be able to read every message, and every message will be able to be read. Where is the thing? There we go. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I also miss being here and having the company of everybody. There we go. Test. The message that I sent like 10 minutes ago is now available. Right? Well, I mean that's fine. I'll see what I can do. Hold on. But yeah, thank you. I'm glad that that there's people that miss my streams, right? Or that are looking forward to my streams as well. It actually does mean a lot to me. So thank you. And there we go, the capitalism going on with the throne. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, I'm recovering quite well actually, and as I said, I've been using my eye drops and my eye cream and whatever, and I may have to do a little bit of a break, in between. Not in between the streams, but well, mostly I don't know. I'm still seeing. Well, joke, haha, seeing it. I'll see, if I can resume my normal stream schedule, or if I better do less streams, because that's the thing. Even though I'm getting used to like using my eyes again, I still gotta like take breaks from time to time. Less screen time. So I don't know, but I'm glad to be back, and I'm actually very happy to be here. So yeah, you know it. There we go. This should be it. I'm also posting on Twitch, on Instagram that I'm going live. Did I actually hold on? I'm second guessing my thing, because I didn't see which link I linked. There we go. And let me put the thing. I'll do my best. Did I even read that or write that right? I don't even know. I'm glad that you're doing really well. It is nice to know that everything is going pretty well for everybody. Yippee! And yeah, I don't know if I missed anything while I was gone, and by gone I mean like just one week. But yeah, has there been any news about gaming world or whatever, or any news when it comes to like movies? I'm definitely not a movie guy, so I don't really know what movies have been out in the past days. I have heard some things about the War of the Worlds. Oh man, I think my OBS is disconnected. Hold on. Yeah, I think my thingy has disconnected. Hold on. Oh man. Give it a little bit of a time. Okay, there we go. Are we back? Are we back? I hope that we're back. Oh, that is true. Gamescom. I saw that there was a demo or a trailer for Resident Evil 9, and there was like a playable demo that people could, check out, both there and in PAX. I believe PAX is in the US and Gamescom is in Europe, right? I'm actually not so sure, but I wonder how the demo goes. People have been saying that it is probable that we will have a demo available soon-ish, maybe around maybe around Halloween, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. It would be cool if we get a demo around spooky season. Sorry. I shouldn't speak and eat peanuts at the same time. I'm a big dry fruit enjoyer, as people often say. Anything that has to do with like peanuts, nuts, and any corn-based snack. Man, I love my snacks. Nom nom. So yeah, this stream is gonna be a little bit interesting because, as I said, I cannot really see very well, and I shouldn't really squint my eyes a little bit, or like constantly. So it is most probable that I will mess things up. So so in order to not do as much of an oopsie, I have decided to play a game that I know fairly well. Oh, I love the song, but I think it has copyright. I don't know. This was well. Oh, Charlie Murder. I haven't finished that game actually. Sure, let's go with this. Yeah, I decided to play a little bit of Silent Hill 1 because I do know that game fairly well. If you ask me to go around it without a map, I'm definitely not gonna be able to, and especially not in the condition that I am. So I've been thinking, is it okay if I play on normal mode, or should I keep it on hardcore mode? We might be dying a little bit too often, if we play in hardcore mode. But that's fine, I think. I don't really know if I'm gonna be finishing the game in this stream, But if we do, it's gonna be interesting, So I don't know, maybe I'll keep it on hard mode, because hard mode is not too hard. It isn't too forgiving actually, but it isn't too hard, So I don't know, if I see get it, if I see that I'm dying too much, then I'll switch to normal mode, because this is just a test stream. I wanna test the flow of me listening to chat and then responding to chat, maybe seeing chat on my screen as well, because I usually read chat. Hold on. I usually read chat on my phone, and I have set up a thing that shows the chat on my screen, and I also have the TTS voice, the text to speech thingy, and it's reading everything the bots are saying, and it's actually like messing me up because it's actually like reading the same thing twice. So I might set up a thing, Oh, that's cool. What did they show? What did they show about Silent Hill F? What were the things that were Silent Hill F related? Let me know. Oh, Ninja Gaiden, that's pretty nice. It is actually quite nice that we get to have a new Ninja Gaiden game. In the year of our Lord 2025. As people often say. Man, that moon audio thing is going strong, eh? Look at it going. It's going boom, 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 boom. Man, I should stop eating peanuts while I'm doing the introduction thingy. Hold on, gotta drink a little bit of water. Man, when it's 40 degrees outside and even more inside the house. My house is actually like pretty warm because we don't have the AC on all the time. It is nice to just bask in the glory of the sun a little bit. And fresh water, man. That is the nectar of the gods, as people often say. What was they saying? Oh yeah, about Silent Hill F. Yeah, what did they show? I wonder what things have been revealed. Because as you guys may know, the Arcana is the means in which everything is revealed. Oh man, OBS keeps disconnecting. I wonder why. I think it's well put. Yeah, it should be well put. My thingy. Okay, we're somehow back. Yeah, I don't know why OBS keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. As I said at the beginning of the stream, yippee, we won, eh? We're back, eh? We are back. But yeah, as I said at the beginning of the stream, there was a little bit of an outage, an internet outage going on yesterday because something exploded. Something that we heard a loud thud, like something, fell on something, and there was like a ton of dirt in the air. And for a little bit, we didn't have any internet. So quite possibly OBS will be disconnecting and reconnecting and so on and so forth. For like, intervals, indeterminate intervals, right? So I don't know. But for now, let me set up and put up the game, so that you guys can see the thing. So yeah, as I said, we are gonna be playing the Cybil mod made by Rooker 66666, by Rooker 666, the number of the Rooker. And I imagine that he's called Rooker because we have a word, a synonym for like old people in Mexico. We call them rucos, and I'm not so sure why. We would call an old dude a ruco. So instead of being a rocker, he's a rooker, an old rock and roller or whatever. The whole punchline is that he's old, so I believe that's the thing with his name. I don't know, but it doesn't have to do anything with rooks or chess, as people often say. But yeah. And he did this mod that replaces Harry's model, and we can play a Cybil, but it doesn't affect the campaign in any way. So it's still Harry talking. It's still Harry going for Cheryl. So it's just like it's now Cybil. You get to play a Cybil. But it isn't Cybil, so it is not a custom campaign of, by any means. So. You win some, you lose some, eh? But, it'd be like that. So, anyways, let me set this up so that you guys can see the game. So, let me check this out. Okay, so now I should have the game open by now. I believe it is open now, eh? What do we have here? I wonder if I use a magnifier, do you guys see everything that I see? I don't think I see everything that I say. Okay, hold on. I gotta make this thing borderless because it would definitely suck. Hold on. Probably also welcome in, Luca. How you doing, eh? Yeah, it is possible that they did that because as we all know and hopefully love, yeah, Cybil wasn't quite, you know, involved. I guess. Do I love fanboys? I mean, I do not dislike them. Not into them. I'm not one. I don't think I am one. Do I sound like one? Um, but I can. How do you say it in English? My native tongue is like Spanish. I can coexist. I guess just like I coexist with everybody. I guess. I guess the answer is yes. Sure, let's go with that. Sure. Are you a fanboy? How about a femman? Femman. Now that's the next level, eh? But yeah, it is true. I don't know much about the development when it comes to Silent Hill 1, but I am aware that when they did the visual novel thingy on the Game Boys, on the Game Boy, uh probably they just added everything, eh? They wanted to do or say, eh? Oh, you just like fanboys. That's nice to know, eh? Everybody deserves to like whatever they like. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I do know that whenever they did the visual novel, the thing they did with Cybil was giving her her own campaign, and you can actually play as her, and she has her own side of the story in the Game Boy Advance thingy. Also, can you guys hear the game? Let me know if you guys can hear the game. I hope that you guys can hear the game. I should have checked that before being like, yo, 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 you know? Let's see. I don't think you guys can hear the game. Oh man, this sucks. There's no audio. Thank you for letting me know. I gotta squint my eyes. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, I had eye surgery last week, and I'm still recovering, so I cannot see everything very well. So I have to like zoom in the screen and read everybody's uh, messages with text to speech. Uh, so did I get new eyes? Technically, yes. I got intra. What is it called? Not infrared eyes. No, I got intraocular. Infraocular. They basically put a new pair of lenses between my retina and my cornea, I believe. So I technically got new eyes. Imagine using contact lenses, but instead of using them on top, they basically do surgery so that you can have them inside your eye. So I technically did get new eyes, and it isn't gonna be until I don't know a month from now that my eyes will actually like heal properly. So that way I can check if I can get a new prescription, so that I can get maybe glasses, or if I am gonna be a candidate for. I'm eyeing it. Oh yeah, I'm eyeing it. Yippee! I'm glad that you can hear the audio now. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna be seeing. Get it, eh? I'm gonna see if I'm candidate for a second surgery. So that way, auto load. Is this for the guns? I don't really know. If I'm a candidate for like laser surgery, so that way I can get rid of my astigmatism. and the rest of the myopia that I'm gonna be, living with for a little bit. So yeah, this is Silent Hill 1, the Silent Hill 1 that we all know and love, but with a twist. Um, Instead of playing as Harry, you play as Cybil. And this mod was made by Rooker666, the man, the legend, also known as Rodolfo Nunez. In Twitter, you can check him out and be like, "Hey yo, qué rollo, eh?" And he's gonna be like, Spanish, eh? There's sound now. Thank you. I'm glad that there's sound. Also, my internet is a little bit fuzzy right now, so I'm not so sure if OBS is gonna be disconnecting or reconnecting, so I don't really know. So, anyways, I'm gonna be playing on hard because I usually just play on hard. I'm not so sure how hard there is gonna be without, my vision at full. But I don't know. I'm gonna be eyeing it, as people often say. So there we go. It's also gonna be funny because I now have a thing, like an overlay on my screen that has all messages. There she is! That has all messages. And, I hope that I won't miss anything. Oh man, whenever that Streamlabs message sounds, the TTS voice, the text-to-speech voice, reads it all. And it reads it twice because of, the bot is also in YouTube and Twitch. So that whenever that comes up, I'm gonna be hearing it twice. So yeah, we have Cybil now. As I was saying again, yeah, this mod was made possible by a bunch of people actually. The one who made the final mod was Rooker666, and I believe he credits a lot of other people in the mod. So if you guys want to download this mod, check out his YouTube channel, which is Rooker666. Rooker as in Rooker, not rocker, but Rooker. You know the drill. I'm kind of laughing at the fact that the TTS bot read that as cautions instead of cutscenes. But yeah, it's gonna be like a multiverse kind of thing.
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl?
Then again, the only thing that changes is the model, the in-game model. So you guys will see, you guys will hear.
Where are you going?
Harry, as it is.
Hey, wait! Stop!
So yeah, Also, you guys may see that the game is at like 60 FPS, and I love it that nowadays the retro achievement theme, the theme behind retro achievements, decided to do a whitelist of patches that you can use while getting your retro chibos. And one of those is definitely I'm 60 FPSing it. For real. That would be me. And yeah, they decided to like make look at Cybil. Yippee! Slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross, cha-cha real smooth. Let's go to work. Oh yeah, I was saying, yeah, they decided to make the 60 FPS patches and the widescreen patches like actually usable. What I crack Cybil. Why does the TTS voice pronounce that as Cybil instead of Cybil? I mean, considering she is not canonically alive nor dead, I don't know if I would. Mostly because nobody knows where she is. That is not a no, but I don't think that's a yes. That's a mystery. That's strange. It's getting darker. I don't think that that intonation was the one. That's strange. It's getting darker. No, better than nothing, I guess. There we go. everything is so devoid of light. Did you guys know that darkness is the absence of light? I remember in high school and middle school, you know, teachers would often tell us, you know, cold doesn't really exist, like coldness or like, you know, the sensation of cold, of being cold. It doesn't really exist. Because what cold is just the absence of heat. And I'm like, okay. Oh, well, what's this? I keep reading your comment of you saying, "Would you crack Cybil?" and I'm like, is she like not DRM free? Does she have like anti-piracy protection? I mean, clearly she doesn't have it anymore. If we are able to play as her, so I don't know. Maybe somebody already did, and that would be Rooker666.
What is this?
What's
What's
this?
going on?
What's this? There's something in the air. What's this? I'm gonna get out of here. What's this? I'm getting stabbed and I feel all the wounds inside my womb. No, not really. Well, I mean, I guess I do now because I'm technically a woman. Or I was because I'm dead. And you guys will still see Harry in the cutscenes, by the way. Right? Did you guys hear me cracking my knuckles? Right? I really crack them knuckles. Look at her. Right? There
Was
she
I
is.
dreaming?
How do you feel?
Oh, like I've been run over by a truck. But I'm all right, I guess.
Imagine showing this
Glad
to
to
people
hear
back
it.
in 1999. Right?
You from around here?
Their heads would
Why don't you
explode.
tell me what happened?
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist. I came here for a vacation. I just got here.
This is so postmodern, as people often say.
I don't know what happened. I'd like to find out
This is
myself.
peak Twin Peaks, eh?
Uh-huh.
Have you seen a little girl?
It
Just
is.
turned 7 last month. Short, black hair. My daughter.
Sorry. The only person I've seen in this town
You
is
know what
you.
would be interesting? If somebody did a
Where is
model
everybody?
of Cybil
I'd tell you if I knew,
from the
believe
movie.
me. But from what I can tell,
I'm not so sure. I'm not so
something
sure
bizarre's
how
going
possible
on.
that is. But that sounds
That's
like an
all I
interesting
know.
project, you know, like actual movie-based
What's your name?
models. to
Harry.
model.
Harry Mason.
Cybil Bennett.
She said the thing.
I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town over. The phones are all
Oh, that's
dead,
actually pretty
and radio
good.
too.
That's not too
I'm
far
going
from
back to call
now,
in some
but you know, there's some months
reinforcements.
in between.
Hmm.
Man, I've only played the first Ninja Gaiden.
Hold
Not
it.
to completion, by the way, but
Where do you think you're going?
I believe I played it a little bit.
My
Back in my-
daughter.
back in my
I've got to
years.
find her.
And she's like, no way.
No way. It's dangerous out there.
Take this.
In that case, I need to find her
Eh.
now. Cheryl's my little girl. I can't just leave her out there by herself.
Have you got a gun?
I love how she says it.
No.
Have you got a gun? It rolls out the tongue
Take
pretty
this.
nice.
And hope you don't have to use it. Now listen to me. Before you pull the trigger, know who you're shooting. And don't do it unless you have to.
FMB.
Don't go blasting me by mistake.
Farm Bill.
Got it?
What is FMB?
Yeah.
I wish I knew what
Thanks.
FMB was, but are you playing like an FMB
You do
based
best to stay
game?
nearby.
Like the ones in the Sega
I'll be
CD?
back with help as
FMB,
quick
wonder
as
what
I
FMB
can.
is. Final Fantasy World. Oh, Fallout New Vegas, FNB. Oh, that's cool. I have never played Fallout New Vegas, but I have heard good things about it. Uh, I'm not so sure if I would play a game like that. Ooh, the birthday on stream. Maybe if it isn't too terribly long, maybe I could give it a try. The only Fallout that I've ever played has been hold on, Peak RPG. I imagine it is. There we go. Oh, well, that's pretty nice. Lego Batman collection. That is actually pretty good. Oh man, my OBS is gonna be disconnecting and reconnecting and disconnecting and reconnecting. Ooh, that's pretty nice actually. Hmm. 4-player co-op campaign. Okay, are we back? I'm not so sure if we're back. OBS keeps reporting that I'm disconnecting and reconnecting. So let me know if we're back. Apologies for that. But yeah, Lego Batman sounds pretty nice. And the fact that there's gonna be a 4-player campaign. I wish more games would have like. Yeah, we back. Oh yeah. I really wish more games would have scalable co-op campaigns. You know, campaigns that you could play like, you know, with just one friend or alone or up to like 4 players, you know. That would be lovely. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I've never played Fallout New Vegas. Maybe I could play it on stream, like for the first time. Someday. Maybe not today, but someday. There she is. Look at her. They even added her portrait. It's pretty nice, man. That's pretty cute. So this is how I look. This is how I aim. Get ready. Aim and fire. But yeah, the only Fallout that I've ever played has been Fallout 1. And I'm glad that I did, because after that I went to a trip to Peru. And in the meantime, I was watching the Fallout series, the Fallout TV
Radio. What's going on with
Prime
that
video
radio?
thingy, and I was like, yo, I know that place. I know that place. That's from Fallout 1. Like this guy. This guy's from Fallout 1. Ow.
This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
Man, oh man, I wish I knew it. Can I aim and move at the same time? I believe I can. Actually, yeah, I can. That's something that I often forget about Silent Hill. Man, I should add a thing that, you know, makes it so that the the Streamlabs thingy doesn't sound. Can I even add that thingy? Hold on. Can I even add that thingy? I don't think I can. Hold on. Control panel, voice, chat, events, user group. Can I even do the thing? Thank you, Dominic. Yeah, I'm happy to be here because, as I was saying, yeah, I wasn't really, you know, planning on doing a stream just like that, but I was like, should I do it? Should I not do it? And I'm like, man, oh man, I'm not so sure if I wanna. Advanced options. Hold on. Oh yeah, no worries, Luca. Have a nice one. I hope that you have a good sleep. I hope that you have a good sleep. Yep. Self, moderators, subscribers, moderators. Should I normal users? No, I don't know. But I mean, I don't really have any mods. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I'll just deal with the bot just yapping for a little bit. There we go. But thank you. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing a stream like that, like out of the blue. And I was like, I'm seeing fairly well, like considering the situation I was in. So I was like, maybe I can do a quick stream just to see what's up. Hello. The game really freeze? I don't think the game froze. Yeah, the game froze. Bruh, 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 bruh. I hope this is not like a thing that often happens. So let me see if I can reload the game somehow. There we go. Sorry for that. Well, hopefully everything goes well. So yeah, I was like, man, I haven't really streamed for like a little bit. So maybe I should. Because I was missing stream for you guys. So here we are. Yippee! There we go. Where could Cheryl have gone? I guess I'll check that alley again. Gotta check the alley. Also, if I remember correctly, wasn't there like an HD mod for this game that made the map like 4K or whatever? I believe there is, but I might be wrong. I mean, it's still okay. I do not know Silent Hill at the top of my head, like I do with Resident Evil. But technically speaking, it is not, my fault. Got it. Because Silent Hill is like open-ended, and Resident Evil is just one location. Let me see if I can find the most amount of health and items that I can procure. I am aware that there's some hidden over here. Maybe over there. Are we back, ladies and gentlemen? I hope that we're back. Then again, as I am not very much used to like seeing things there, I may lose everything. Oh yeah, I'm glad that we're back. Look everybody, somebody was bawling their eyes out. As I am playing on hard mode, I should be wary of my thingy. I know that, technically speaking, the heart and soul of Silent Hill is the radio, and everything. But yeah, if I want no enemy to see me, or know that I'm here, then you know what I gotta do. Okay, so let's get the rest of the keys so that we can get everything. Yippee. I'm tempted to go and see if there's like one of those data ends, because I know that there's some ammunition. So. Look at this guy. He knows. He thinks he knows his stuff. I'm just glad that they just, gave up after a little bit. Ow. Oh yeah, that's right. There's like a ton of them. Can't get me, man. There we go. Unknowingly speaking, I'm going to the places that I should actually be going. So that is pretty funky, and pretty fun. So yeah, what other things have they announced in Gamescom? Huh? Anything funky? Let me see if I can go to the place in which there's a dog over there. Let me see if I can go to the place in which my... There's a big spider on the wall. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I don't even know if it's a spider or if it is a cockroach. It is moving. It seems too floaty to be a cockroach. I'm just gonna let it live. Yeah, what was I saying? Let me see if I can find a place in which my jeep exploded. Not my jeepy, because it didn't went jeepy, because it exploded. And so on goes the logic of things. Or so I think. I don't know. I'm not a jeep. Ow. How's my health doing? My health's doing not too good, actually. But not too bad as well. Warning shot. Don't get near me, man. There we go. And now I think I have all of them? How many are there? Man, oh man, it's been a little bit of a bit since I last played Silent Hill. I know there's 4. The other one is in the... It's in the thing, in the dog house. The dog house where there's supposedly no dogs because, you know, it's strange. There's a dog house. But I don't see any dogs. Look at this guy. Look at that guy. Huh? Look at him walking. He's like, I'm walking, yeah. I love to see the air screamers walking. They just look so silly, eh? Oh, and now he's holding a grudge. There you go. He's like, I'm a walk. I'm a walk. This is not a test. I can fly, but then I can walk. This is not a test. Something else, so on. I don't know. I have never actually gotten around to watch a lot of Rick and Morty. So I only know about the let me go, this is not a dance. I'm crying for help. I'm screaming for help. This is not a dance. Do you guys remember where the gas station was? I gotta see if I can find extra stuff over there. Look at the cow. Ow. Can you please get the thing, eh? Thank you. Ow. Getting the thing cost me the use of one thing, eh? So that is not too good, but that's also not too bad. I have 3 dogs. 3 dogs following me. Haha, I'm faster, eh? Hoo-ha, hoo-ha, eh? So yeah, I do gotta go there. I believe the gas station should be over here. I don't know. It's just so relaxing just walking by in Silent Hill. Then again, I imagine that if I was presented with the opportunity to actually go to Silent Hill and then be like, ah, yes, I gotta, you know, face the sins in my life, and maybe it wouldn't be so comfy, but I don't know. Maybe that's what the town is actually like expecting out of the people who go. Maybe it's like, ah, yes, become one with me, or something like that. Well, I don't think it's that dramatic, but you know, you may never know if you don't really know what you know that you don't know. That's why my homie Aristotle once said, "Yo, fam, I only know that I know nothing." And then he won a prize. He won a Nobel Prize from the Captain Prize. Look at that guy. There he went. So I think from an hour from now, I believe, I'm not so sure, I will be having a little bit of a break so that I can get my eye drops applied by my own hand. I know that many people do not like eye drops because it's like, oh my god, how will I be able to, like, you know, hold on or like, you know, get the reflex or hold the reflex, right? But it isn't so bad after a little bit of a while. Doghouse Levi Street. If I didn't examine that, I wouldn't be able to actually get the key. Last key to Christmas. People to this day still think that the things that fall in Silent Hill is sooth, you know, but it isn't sooth. It is actual snow. Hello. I got him, man. Got him in the air. That was actually a good shot. I'm glad that I didn't get... Oh, there's nothing over here. Well, I get nothing. Good days, right? Wasted some bullets. Maybe I can get something here. Yippee! There's something here. Anything that I can get on a normal playthrough, a casual playthrough, is actually quite nice. Will I be finishing this? Maybe. I don't know, man. Maybe not today, maybe someday. Hello, dog. I get them dogs. I get that dog going into the intravascular system. So maybe he will actually go away. He doesn't know. He actually thinks we're playing a game. I'm gonna see if I can open more. Was there something over here where the air screamer was? I'm tempted to say yes, but I'm not so sure. Will you please stop following me? Well, I don't know. He's just playing. Oh, I've actually been here before. This doesn't bode well, but it isn't so bad. Now I have 4 dogs following. There's a section in Silent Hill. Well, actually, yeah, in Silent Hill 1. Right here. Right before the school, I believe, in which you can actually get like 5 to 6 air screamers following you. Ow! That was so unexpected and rude. I am trembling in my boots, in which you can actually get like chased by 6 or 5 air screamers. I have a clip of me actually going through that on my Twitter, but I posted that like years ago. I really don't know. Look at him go. So where's my Jeep? I want to get my Jeep. I mean, my Jeep is trashed right now, I know. But I only want to get the ammunition or whatever that may be over there. And that's one thing that I don't remember very well. In the bridge in which you can get or see Harry's Jeep, can you get like ammunition or health? If it is ammunition, was that in Harry's Jeep? Or was it some health? Actually, I don't know. Let's see. Actually, there's nothing over here. There's some stuff. Is there not? Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's just some help. Well, that fits actually. Yeah, that's actually not. Well, we managed to get the thing, everybody. And now, let me see. Out. Let me see if I can get to the destination. In the thing. Should be over here. Yeah, apologies again for me. Opening and closing the map too often. Big fan, people would say. Well, I would say, yo, tush gras, tush som here we go. Another thing that I do not remember very well is where every hidden hidden item is. So if I miss some bullets going over here, then oops, I'm sorry. I may have to kill the dog that's over here. I'm actually not so sure. Hopefully he won't be too aggressive. Ooh, camera angles. I love this camera angle. So yeah, in normal mode there's not a dog in here, but in hard mode there's a dog in here. You get that dog in you. Ow. Well, I don't think I have any other choice. Ow. Oh, sleepy time. I think I might be on red right now. Yes. I only got one of these. There we go. That's how hard the hard mode is. Although it wouldn't be so hard if I wasn't so bad. Eh. What else do we have here? Also, an ad is about to start. I'm sorry for that.
She's at the school.
She seems to be at the school, huh? Gotta get to the school in time. Hopefully. Also, let me get the beat then. The pipe is not too bad, actually. This picture, it's me. It's the first picture that Cheryl drew in the sketchbook that I gave on her fifth birthday. Fascinating. Yo, I like your thing, Picasso. I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but it's really funny. Oh, that guy's still alive. I mean, I guess I'm glad that he is. Oh, I couldn't have missed that in a way worse way. Well, let's go to Levi. Ah, nearly got me. Let's go to Levi Street so that we can inspect the doghouse. Yeah, there's a guy doing like some street art. I don't remember very well what he was doing. But then a guy walking by, you know, starts recording. He's like, "Oh yeah, I like your thing, Picasso." And it's like, yeah, that's quite wholesome actually. Levi Street. Let me check the houses from here. It may be the houses on the other one. Yep, sorry for the ad. Let me check the ones over here. Oh, did you guys check that dodge? There we go. Oh, is that right? Oh man, that's actually quite good news. The fact that they're working on something like that. Oh, I didn't mean to go that way. It is nice that they are working on that actually. It is a surprise that they are, doing a new one. And I believe they are also doing a, oh, what is it? Is it a movie? No, I don't think it's a movie. It's just a series of Splinter Cell. I believe that they are doing a new Splinter Cell series, like animated series, and that's pretty good. I like Splinter Cell. I have only played a little bit of Chaos Theory, a little bit of the first one, I believe, and the entirety of Double Agent. So it is nice to see that they are doing new things for Splinter Cell and also Street Fighter. So that's pretty good. Right? Sometimes I do not really like see what Frosty bot says between you know ad breaks and ad breaks, but it is really nice. And those are very wholesome messages the Frosty bot actually like creates. We love being wholesome. You guys ready for the spooky part? Getting dark again. Oh no. Ooh, spooky, eh? Imagine. Well, I mean, you don't have to imagine. You actually can recreate. If you guys have a fence like this, if you guys have like a patio like this, or a house like this, you can very well recreate this scene and be like, yeah, ooh, spooky, eh? Like people will look at you weird, but only those who know will know. You know? So let me drink some water. I should have looked at the message that you sent with a little bit more attention. Yeah, the Giles look from Street Fighter the movie. That's pretty good. Said the guy. I believe there are some items that you can get in here, but they may be all the way down. I don't know. I might just look all every place in the corner or whatever. If that's not too much of a hassle. Oh, where did she go? Said the guy. I'm taking the long route just in case I find something cool. Look at the down. Oh, there's nothing over here. Oh. Oh, there might have been some stuff over there, but I may have missed it. Yeah, I better not. Oh, maybe there's some stuff over there. Oh, hello, eh? Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling, eh? I completely missed that guy. There we go, eh? I believe that's the only hidden thing that I needed to get, so let's just go. I'm so glad that the enemies do respond differently depending on the conditions that you subject them to. And by that I mean, light and sound. It is pretty good. So let's see. Yeah, let's just go straight to the school bus. Come on into the school bus. The school bus. There we go. As far as I am concerned, back in the day, in the Boulevard Olympic, back in the day, when I was in elementary school, I couldn't, or more so, I really didn't need to ride a school bus to school, because my elementary school was like really close to my home, and it still is technically. So in none of my years, in my academic years, I got to ride a school bus, from my home to school and back and forth. Ow! How did he get there? Well, I mean, I couldn't see it, couldn't I? So I really didn't get the whole experience of, the girl that's like, you cannot like sit next to me, or the guy, the bullies and everything. Then again, that may be just an American stereotype, so I don't really know. The bus. So how am I faring when it comes to health? I am dying. Oh, that's pretty lucky. Let me save again, just in case. I love saving my games. It is free, it doesn't cost nothing. It doesn't... I mean, sometimes it affects stuff, but not too badly. Hello, Dow. I already kind of know the way over there, so... Here we go. We have reached the school, everybody. I repeat, we have reached the school. This is a very normal moment, actually. Quite underwhelmingly so. Here we are at 60 FPS. When would you guys have... Well, not really. When did humanity think to play games like 60 FPS? I'm not so sure, but right at that moment, humanity wasn't the same ever again, eh? And there's still people nowadays that say, yo, 60 FPS and 30 FPS are the same. I cannot see the difference. The human eye is this and that and that. So I don't know. But you know, between playing Silent Hill at 50 FPS and 60 FPS, like 15, sorry, at 15 FPS and 60 FPS, there's a big difference, at least to me. It's written in blood. A place with songs and sounds. A silver guidepost is untapped in lost tongues. Awakening at the ordained order. Whatever you say, Picasso. And darkness imprisoning me, eh? Choking heat, the flames render the silence. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed. Alchemy Laboratory. Gold in an old man's palm, the future hidden in his fists. Exchange for sage water. Sage water. What do we have around here, huh? Is this where the committee is? The committee? There's a very thin line between comedy and committee. It all depends on who attends it. As people often say. Locked. Locked it. Locked it. What do we have around here? We have... Pearl might be here. Oh, this is where I came from. This is where I came from, Parappa. And my OBS went down. I'm gonna wait a little bit until the connection resumes. Let's see. So I have explored this. I wonder if enemies are gonna spawn if I go here. I believe connection has been resumed. So I'm not so sure if I'm gonna be going here or on the front thingy. I don't know what makes enemies spawn. I'm not cool here, right? Oh, well. Never mind. I don't even know if enemies spawn right here. I hope they don't. But if they don't, then now they are about to. Oh, there was one around there actually. Ooh, jam. Jelly jam, jelly jam. Yippee, we're still on. So there was indeed an enemy behind me, and I was like, there's no enemy there. I could only see his little scalp coming towards me. Oh, hi. Well, he's gonna suffer the consequences. I wonder why I couldn't kick him, man. Nothing unusual. I guess for my own benefit, I should actually like turn on the radio, because otherwise I'm gonna die. I should not, however, try to kill every enemy that I see. But, you know. They leave me no choice there. It is best for my health. Speaking about health and things, I have a ton of bullets, so I shouldn't really worry about that. But you know what I mean. This is hardboard we're talking about. It is not to be taken lightly. But that's what, you know, people doing their first playthrough would say. Look at this guy. Uh-oh, eh? There we go. I'm glad it's just one of them. Right? Sometimes you can see two. Right? Sometimes you don't even get to see anything. Wrong button. Good as new. Also, do the girl crying actually happen in the other world? I believe it happens in the other world. It may happen right now, actually. Hold on. Let's listen. Well, never mind. I believe it's a guaranteed thing to happen. Although I may be wrong. Then again, who wants to listen to people cry? Like willingly, you know. I'm not saying that crying is bad or, you know, landing an ear is bad. Like, imagine just putting a 10 video loop of people crying. In what situation would that be normal? In every situation. So class is in session, everybody. I've only grabbed what I came here to get, and I'm going. So this is up, or more like open. I don't think there's anything else that I need to grab in the classroom section. Although I might be wrong. What can I find here? Did you die already? And I find a ton of enemies right here. There might be something over there. Do they reset the position? Well, I don't think I'm missing anything. Is this another classroom? Yes. What would you guys do if you guys suddenly found out that your school is haunted? I mean, I believe that was like a rumor that every school had back in the day, you know? Like, oh yes, and in the bathroom you can see the death incarnated or something. I don't know. Every school had their own little, like, you know, things. She gonna... There she is. That time of the month, am I right? I don't think I'm missing anything like going here. Or getting in. Uh-oh. Did you die already? Don't you dare get up. Great, the bullets that I just wasted. Silent Hill give it, and Silent Hill take it. But when you guys were, like, you know, in school, what was the scariest story that you guys ever heard that, you know, happened, quote unquote, in your school? Look, everybody, it's the piano puzzle. The piano that you know, veteran players and seasoned players often tend to not get first try. I may go the other way. Although I think the other way is locked. I don't know. Let me see. I didn't quite have a ton of you know, experiences when it comes to. Hold on. Let me. There we go. I gotta re-aggro the guys. I didn't turn off the thing yet. Oh, that sucks. Just the usual, like, oh, come on, did you despawn? Well, I mean, I didn't quite kill you. There we go. Oh, I love this song, I know that people may debate, yo, is this even a song? Well, yes, I believe so. Let me just go. Whoop. And there's indeed something that I may have missed. It's locked. Yeah, I didn't go to the chemistry lab. Let me see if I can somehow go there without having to, like, break my... Ooh, Did you guys see that, I barely could because, you know, there's not a lot of stuff. Hands up. Get on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. There we go. To think that this was some child's summer project, you know. I made a hyper-realistic hand. Let's burn it down. No, something like that. But he is not alive anymore. Bum bum. I think, I don't know. I really don't know the lore like that. So let's see. Now that I've gone here, I technically need to put the thing on the thing, but I'm still gonna explore a little bit, just so that I can be like, hey, I'm exploring it. I don't think there's anything. There we go. Over here. Oh, is this where the little guys are? The little boobs. Or is this a normal enemy? Oh, there we go. There he is. It's the three of them. Jesus Christ. I've never seen so many in one room, Look, everybody, 3 bobs. Oh, they went away. I often forget that light kills them. But I also haven't seen them disappear so fast. They are so cute. Come on, get closer. I don't bite. I mean, I technically do. I do something way worse. There we go. I don't know what the story lesson would be, but I guess don't angry cops. I guess that would be. There we will. There would be. Is there anything else that I can get over here? Hold on. There we go. Sippy, sippy, sip. Sippy, sip. Where am I going now? I think... Yeah, there we go. Hold on, I gotta get my eye drops. So I'm gonna BRB, and I'm gonna get those eye drops in, and hopefully everything will be all right. So do not go yet. Well, that's pretty nice. Congrats on finishing MBC2 again and again and again, eh? So BRB, I gotta get my eye drops, so don't go nowhere. BRB. Hopefully soon, eh?
I know you love me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I hear you calling me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's love up to make a single star in the sky. To you. I'm so in love with you. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I need you to feel me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's love up to make a single star in the sky. To you. I know you love me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I hear you calling me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's love up to make a single star in the sky. To you. dabba da dabba dabba dabba. Yes to you.
Okay, we're back. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything, eh? Just let me see if my Mac is working. I hope it is. I hope it is. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything, eh? How you guys doing, huh? Welcome, man. I should have triggered the ad while I was gone. Because sometimes, you know, I'd be a silly little Billy. Eh? Yeah, congrats on finishing NBC2 again. Yippee. Anyways, let's go on. It is unlocked. I'm just looking up enemies. This takes me where? This takes me to the thing there. Welcome back to the stage of history. Thank you, thank you. Should I check the library as it is now? I mean, I technically don't have to. But you know, it is always funny to just check around and poke around and be like, hey yo guys, it's me, the guy. So it is interesting that it hasn't really put in the map that I've been using or that I went through the library. That's interesting. Like I've been here already, yes, but for some reason that thing doesn't show up in the map. And that is pretty fun. Am I looking at the... I'm not looking at the right spot, actually. Oh, man. I am somewhere. Maybe somewhere that I shouldn't be. There we go. Oh man, that is a lot of enemy there. Okay, we're back now. I believe it is. There we go. Oh, come on. Ow. Oh yeah. I need to start paying more attention to what the Frosty bot says, because it is actually pretty wholesome. I am going the quite complete opposite way in which I wanted to go. Ain't that fantastic, eh? There we go. I'm actually not so sure about the cost of bullets, but I imagine that all of those bullets amounted to at least like half an allowance or something like that. So hopefully I will find something good over here in this classroom, man. And speaking about finding something good, there's no enemies nearby. I was gonna say, is this where the thingy, the Alessa's, desk was, but I don't think it is. I better go through the classrooms. I believe there's only enemies on that side. There we go. Grabbing my items and everything in between. So now that I've gone there, I can possibly, or quite nicely go over there. So let's go down here. I'm sure we are bound to find something good. There we go. One of the things that I like about, you know, the whole Silent Hill community is that, you know, there's obviously some game developers that will pay homage, as people often say, to Silent Hill as a franchise. And one of those examples is definitely the level in Spooky's jump scares, Spooky's House Adventures. Look at Bob go. Look at the little baby. Oh, he trips over so often. Oh, there's another one. We have two Bobs in the chat right now. Look at this guy. Oh, look at him go. Is this Hitogata? For those of you who don't know, Hitogata was a legend, quote unquote, urban legend. Ooh, would I happen to know how to fight him? Man, it's been a little bit of a while. I genuinely don't know, man. I would be lying if I said that I know how to, but I only know that Google is your friend. Mm. I'm actually not so sure if you guys can see, you know, or hear that there is like my dogs are going like wow wow wow. You know, my dogs sometimes go wow wow. But yeah, I genuinely don't know, man. I'm so sorry. But one day I will know, eh? One day I will be like, ah, yes, knowledge, eh? And we are in the other side of the thing, eh? Let me see if I can pass by those guys. Yeah, look it up, look it up. I'm actually like quite curious about that as well. Man, I have an ice pop right here. It is grape flavor. Well, let's go here. Can we find Bob over here? I believe there's like some Bobs over here. Hold on. There's one Bob. Hey, look at the guy. He's just chilling, eh? Yo, he walking away. What the Bob doing, eh? Look at him go, eh? Yo, he's approaching, eh? This one doesn't squeak as much. I believe that means he's not being bothered by light. I don't know. Bobs. I mean, we call them Bobs, you know, because you know they look very Bob-like. They are very chubby. Yeah, some are very much bothered by light, but this one is like, yeah, he's just chilling. This is the longest I've seen a Bob being alive in one room. They are very cute. But yeah, check it out because I am quite. Oh, there he is. He's now squeaking. He's a squeaky baby. Oh, eh? Oh, he fell down. Baby fell down. Baby took a tumble. Okay, now that I am over there, I need to go where the clock tower is. But I can still go over here like this. Hold on. Let me see if OBS can recover, because it keeps disconnecting and reconnecting for some reason. Let me put the thing here. Is this the moon one? A silver moon. We should be back, everybody. I think. I don't know. No, this is the sun one. The San Juan? The San Juan. San Juan, eh? Yippee! And now the piano puzzle is unlocked. Look at that guy. He thought he had a chance. Eh? So the piano puzzle should be this way, I believe. Reception. If I go down this way, actually, no. Oh, come on. I should have kept running, eh? Here we go, eh? Do you guys know the music puzzle by heart? I think I do, but I may be wrong. I really do not remember the position by heart. I at least need to check out the thingy once. At least once, right? So let's see. I do not remember if it was... Oh, so that's how you get it, eh? So when it comes to over here, okay, only D and C sharp. And G, A, and B flat. Okay, so how was this thing, eh? So that's how you do it, huh? I didn't have a clue, eh? But thank you for letting me know, eh? I really do not remember how you do this. Hold on, at least I gotta check this thing out. Tell the birds without a voice. The first flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward. White wings, okay, well, white key. And came a silent doe flying beyond the pelican as far as he could. Another one. I believe doves are like white. A raven flies in, flying higher than the doves just to show that he can. So it could be D, A, F, D, E, sorry. D, A, B flat. Swan glides in to find a peaceful spot next to another bird. Were swans white? I believe swans were white. And that would be G. Out comes a crow, coming quickly to stop yawning, and then rubber. Okay, now we know. So I believe it is D, A, B flat, G, C sharp. There we go. Yippee! Yeah, I at least gotta give it one read per stream. I do not remember the positions by heart. I imagine that as a musician, I could correlate the position of, you know, that puzzle somehow, maybe as extensions of a chord or some inversion, but I don't know. That would be an actually interesting exercise as a musician. Getting to do a chord like that. Yeah, I mean it is indeed a very, you know, a very interesting puzzle. It is quite the hard puzzle on the first playthrough. Definitely. So yeah, it should be. Well, I mean, if you know music notation, then it is D, A, B flat, G, C sharp. There we go. Whoa! Look at the guys. I should be able to just pass by. Let's see. Just so that I won't mess this up. Ow. Ow. I felt that. He actually took a good slash out of me. Although that's not too bad. Okay, let me put it. Yeah, in hindsight, it isn't too bad. Although I do know that in the Spanish translation of this game, the fan translation, one of the clues may not be as clear, but I don't remember exactly which one. I believe it's the one that says that there came out a bird that, you know, rested close to a friend or like a familiar bird or something like that. I don't know. Which one can I go? What is this? Oh, hello.